ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Bhagavad Gita, a conversation with God daily. In this series today, chapter 9, shloka number 32. Mam hi parthavyapashritya yepi syuh papayonayah striyo vaishyastatha shudraha tepi yanti param gatim. We are actually now seeing the greatness of bhakti, how devotion actually can reform anyone and actually how that devotee can attain the Lord's feet. It doesn't matter if a person is bad. If he is actually devoted to God, if he is going to actually believe in God, then God will reform that person and very soon he will actually become good. He will give up all his bad habits. And we saw an incident from Saint Tulasidas' life. And I'll narrate one more incident. It is from Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's life. A person called Girish, he actually used to visit Ramakrishna often. He used to come often to have Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's darshan. And he actually was connected with drama troupes. He had a theatre and he had many bad habits. So one day Ramakrishna Paramahamsa said to him, "Why don't you give up all your bad habits?" Then that Girish, he said, "No, sir, I cannot do it." He didn't just say, "Okay, I'll do it," and behind Ramakrishna actually doing all sorts of bad things. He didn't do that. He said the truth. "No, sir, it's not possible for me. I cannot give up my bad habits." Then Ramakrishna said, "Okay, then do one thing for me." "Yes, sir." "Whenever you are going to do something, whatever you do, you just think of me for an instant and then proceed. Whatever you are going to do." This Girish, he accepted. And after a few days, he is going to go to a prostitute's house. He actually goes there And before he enters, he thinks of Ramakrishna for an instant. And next second, he is just unable to go inside. And he totally loses interest also. He comes back. And like this, he actually gives up all his bad habits. That is the power of great people. That is the power of a jnani. That is the power of God. So, and today we'll continue with the next shloka. Mam hi parthavyapashritya yepi syuh papayonayaha striyo vaishyasthatha shudraha tepi yanti param gatim. Mam hi parthavyapashritya yepi syuh papayonayaha. Previously it was said about those who have very bad habits, those who are actually sinners. And now next in this shloka, it is said about those who by birth, even when they are born, they actually inherit, bring along with them certain qualities that are not conducive to spiritual progress. By birth, they have such qualities. But even those people who by birth, papayonayaha, by birth, they have some sins in them. If they actually surrender to me, if they are devoted to me, then they also attain the ultimate. Yanti param gatim. They come to me. They attain liberation. Striyo vaishyas tata shudraha. And it is said, women, vaishyas and shudras. Why is it that women, vaishyas, shudras, they are called by birth, they are sinners? What is meant is, women actually are very emotional. They get easily attached to many things, attached to people. Their sense of love and affection is greater and they get easily emotional. And such an attitude is not very conducive to spiritual progress. And Vaishyaha, those who are in business, they are actually always after money. Their main aim is earning money, earning money. That also is an undesirable quality. And then Shudraha, they are actually very lazy. By nature, they are lazy. They don't want to work very hard. And but they want to attain everything. So, by birth itself, they have some bad qualities in them. By nature, certain things. They also, if they are devoted to me, they will be liberated. And rivers like Tamraparani, Kaveri, Ganges, everything get mixed with the sea. All waters, they run towards the sea. Waters from the gutter also, they run towards the sea. But if we go stand in the seashore, are you able to differentiate? This is river Tamraparani. This is river from the gutter. This is river from Vaigai. Are you able to differentiate? No. Everything finally what you see is the sea. Similarly, when we go towards God, when we are actually in His presence, in His court, all are equal. You may be a gutter with so many evil habits and bad qualities, or you may be so pure, like that river Ganges, whatever it be. Finally, all are made so very pure. All finally become that God Himself. He reforms even that gutter. He makes that gutter also into river Ganges. And finally, gutter and Ganges become God. So, that is the greatness of devotion. Kim punar brahmana punya bhakta rajarshayas tatha anityam asukham lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam. Kim punar brahmana punya bhakta rajarshayas tatha. When it has been said that great sinners also, they get reformed and they come to my feet. Even those who are by birth, inherently they possess some bad qualities, they also get reformed, attain my feet. Then, why to speak about the Brahmins and the Rajarshis? That is those who are actually after God. Their aim itself is to realize that Brahman. They will definitely attain my feet. And Rajarshayas Tata, those kings who, they are actually kings, but their life is like that of a rishi. They lead the life of a sage in spite of being a king. Though surrounded by all riches of the world, they still lead a total life of dispassion and detachment, like King Janaka. They are sure to attain my feet. They are sure to be liberated. Anityam asukam lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam. So, Arjuna, having attained this anityam asukam imam lokam, having attained this Manushya Loka, this earth, life here is impermanent. You may die today, you may die tomorrow also. And there is nothing that is actually good. Nothing that gives you real happiness here in this life. So, strive to be freed from this anityam asukam lokam, from this anityam lokam, from this ephemeral world, from this impermanent. Anytime your life will be put to an end. From this state, you try to attain that amritatva, that eternal world. From this asukam, this world full of miseries, you try to attain that ananda, that world of bliss. And you have attained this world, you have attained the birth of a man. Being born as a man is not that easy. Durlabham manusham janma tadapi adhruvam arthadam. It is very difficult. I have already told you. Nearly 84 lakhs of species are present. Don't know how many times you have been born already. We were born as a worm in one birth, and we were just in the gutters. And we were born as a donkey in some other life. We have taken the birth of an elephant. We have taken the birth of a snake. We have been born as so many types of species. Lakhs of times. And now luckily you are born a man. You can actually now strive for liberation. You can actually put in effort for that. So don't give up this opportunity. Bhajaswa Mam. Be devoted to me. When you develop that devotion, you will definitely be liberated. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi Yuktvaivam atmanam matparayanaha Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Always think of me. Have my thoughts. Be devoted to me. Worship me. Perform various acts of worship. Fall at my feet, salute me, offer your salutations to me, prostrate. And if you are going to do this by thought, by your deed, by your speech, everything, all your senses, you dedicate to me, then Mame Vaishyasi, you will attain me. Says Krishna. Actually, this shloka, in the last 18th chapter also, it is again repeated with just a slight difference. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi. Here it is yukttvaivam atmanam matparayanaha. Finally, in the 18th chapter, it is said, Satyam te pratijane priyosime. But the very same shloka, Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Finally, so it is a important thing. How devotion actually gets you liberated. With this, the 9th chapter is over. We'll begin the 10th chapter tomorrow. Hari Om.